Hello there, Itroo here. Today's guide is going to be covering off my efficient way on how to make rum late game very efficiently and very cheaply. Your basic way of making rum in the New World is using a standardized rum distillery and processing sugarcane and timber to make rum. You'll be using this for the majority of your early mid-game and sourcing it to the rest of your islands for all their needs. Let's have a look at what we can do once you unlock the Land of Lions. The mechanic we're going to be covering in this video is to actually start utilizing your schnapps distilleries to be producing rum for you. The way that we can do this is with two specific people in the trade union. The first is Sir Lewis Brindley and the second is Brother Hilarious. You want to see how you can actually get those. If you do Control T and type in the name of the person, then click on item source, you'll be able to list all the ways you can actually get this specific person. Now, the trait that both these people have is produces rum as a byproduct occasionally. You want to see how often you actually produce rum. You download the asset viewer. It's a third-party program, links down below. You can actually see in here the ratio, 3:1. For every third cycle, you'll be producing one set of rum. So every third cycle, as we can see here, each one of those people is producing 1 ton of rum. Now, if we actually have a look at the size of the schnapps distillery versus a rum distillery, as you can see, they're a lot smaller, so you can be able to compact a lot more production buildings tightly around one trade union. We turn it right this way around. You can, in theory, get only around about 3 schnapps distilleries in the footprint of a single rum distillery. And with the right items in the trade union and policies in the palace and electricity, you'll be able to reduce the cycling time of production for a rum and schnapps from 30 seconds, which is the standard, down to 5 seconds. So every 15 seconds, I'll be getting 2 tons of rum from each of these schnapps distilleries. And it only uses potatoes rather than potatoes and coal for a advanced rum distillery. For this to be the most efficient at producing rum constantly, because you're actually going to be producing schnapps at a high rate, you're going to be filling up your warehouse very quickly. If you have a full warehouse of schnapps, you're not going to be making the rum as a byproduct. What I have is multiple trade routes set up to actually take loads of schnapps and actually sail it to Nate and sell it to artificially reduce the stock in my warehouse. You want to actually retain a certain amount in the warehouse for your personal workers on the island. You open up the trading post and click on the schnapps. You can set a minimum stock down here. This is going to allow you to make sure that your trade ships will never take stocks below this amount. Hopefully you found this video useful. If you did enjoy it, I do appreciate any likes on the video, and if you want to keep up to date on any new posts, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell down below. Thank you again. Catch you soon.